Young lady, mistakes happen. I did 300K. My mom's house, my car, Leon car. My car, 2 boats. That's just 2 boats. That is 635K. Before the bankruptcy whisper started swirling, Travis Hunter was out here showing off online like money was never going to run out. But now Stephen A. Smith is putting him on blast, saying those flashy moves were nothing but reckless spending. And yeah, it might be his wife's latest scandal pushing the whole story into the spotlight, but Stephen is clear. The accountability still sits with Travis. Big issue I have is with Travis Hunter. What in God's name would make you think that that's a good thing to tell the world? She's a young woman. Mistakes happen, he said. But the real question is, what really caused Travis Hunter's financial collapse? And how is his wife tied into this mess? Let's lay it all out. The so-called Heisman Heroes empire is cracking fast. Travis Hunter, Jacksonville Jaguars golden pick. The 22-year-old two-way phenom drafted number 1, second overall in 2025, wasn't just another star athlete. This man was a generational force, dominating at wide receiver and cornerback for Colorado. Something the game hadn't seen since Charles Woodson back in '97. But while Travis was rewriting history on the field, trouble was brewing off it. I don't believe that about Lana 1 second. And I don't want to hear anything about anything that she may have done years ago. She's a young lady. Come on, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? She ain't some seasoned grown woman who's experienced and living her life and, manipulating things, and she's ashes. She's a young lady. Mistakes happen. The Heisman Trophy in December 2024. A fat rookie deal. It's 4 years, $40.65 million, including a $30.66 million signing bonus. Life should have been locked in. Instead, storm clouds rolled in, and at the center was his wife, Liana. Nay, her scandals, her alleged demands. And their wild spending spree had Travis's bank account running drier than a desert summer. And when Stephen A., the guy who never holds back, starts dissecting your marriage and money choices on TV, you know it's serious. About to go into the National Football League. It's what you're about to do. You're about to get paid. In my eyes, this should be your most selfish time. You need to think about the people that you're involving in your life. Now, at first glance, it might have sounded like Stephen was defending the couple. But no, he's been one of Hunter's harshest critics, especially over one jaw-dropping decision, marrying without a prenup. From the jump, the warning signs were flashing. A young athlete suddenly swimming in millions. But no legal protection. Reports say Travis and Liana tied the knot in May 2025 with zero prenup in place. Analysts and financial experts couldn't believe it. Imagine going from broke college kid to millionaire overnight, then risking half of it because you didn't get the paperwork done. But that wasn't even the worst part. Once the NFL money hit, Travis and Liana went on a spending binge that made jaws drop. Reports say Hunter dropped about $600,000 on luxury cars just for her, including a custom black Mercedes AMG 63 Brabus. $800 or over $200,000 that he revealed during their wedding reception. His name was called. I instantly was going to, if you watch the video, you can see me like, but his mom didn't get up. So I was like, oh, maybe I don't get up. Maybe I just sit here with her. So I sat there, and then y'all said Coach Crime had to tell me to get up. No, he didn't. He said, go get him. Go get your man. And once Travis stood up, but he didn't have to do that because I was going to do that anyways. Soon as I seen Travis get up, then I thought it was appropriate to stand up, greet him, congratulate him. Then came the $3.275 million mansion in a gated Jacksonville community. 7 bedrooms, 13 rooms total. Tennis court, pool, 4-car garage, sitting on 7.5 acres. Straight movie star lifestyle. And let's not forget the $100,000 engagement ring. The $20,000 Turks and Caicos honeymoon, plus nonstop pricey gifts that had financial advisors ready to scream into pillows. Stephen A. Smith has been hammering this point across multiple shows. Sudden wealth can destroy athletes if they don't respect it. And in his eyes, Travis Hunter is becoming the textbook example. The warning signs were screaming from the jump. Financial experts had been sounding alarms on Travis Hunter's reckless spending from the moment that rookie contract was signed. Top divorce lawyer James Stawn even went public offering free prenups to the entire 2025 draft class, and he singled out Hunter's marriage as the cautionary tale. This YouTuber here exposed the fact that Travis Hunter's girlfriend worked at a strip club, but in what capacity? Was she a stripper or did she have other? But the real smoke came from the internet chatter about Liana's motives. People online started calling her a straight-up gold digger, and they weren't whispering either. They pointed to her $ tattoo on her ring finger. The way she supposedly ignored Travis's DMs until his football career took off. And how comfortable she seemed swimming in expensive gifts. And when you run the numbers, it's wild. Travis himself admitted he burned through about $635,000 early on. $300,000 on a house for his mom. $250,000 on cars for himself and Liana. Nearly $80,000 on boats. What was they expecting her to do? I don't have to decide. I know I don't have to defend myself. Klon? I'm not defending myself. I'm defending my girl because she's not going to get on here and talk. She just hurt. You know, she upstairs, she been crying all day, because people trying to attack their character like they don't know her. They ain't never talked to her before. So I'm going to protect my girl. And that's not even counting the endless extras flying out of his account. That blame, this wasn't a seasoned NFL vet with multiple contracts. Travis hadn't even played a single pro game yet. Every dollar he blew came from future money that could vanish with one injury or one bad season. Stephen Smith knows that better than anyone, and he was blunt. These weren't just bad purchases. They were dangerous habits. Stephen warned about the sharks in your circle and how being careless with money can trap a young star. And in Hunter's case, keeping up with Liana's lifestyle was becoming a ball and chain that could affect every decision he made. Disaster wasn't just possible. It was barreling toward him like a freight train with no brakes. By the time December 2024 rolled around, the whole thing blew wide open. On December 14th, Travis won the Heisman Trophy, the first wide receiver in decades to claim it. The first true two-way player since Charles Woodson's hold have been the greatest night of his life, but instead it lit the fuse. Cameras caught the first red flag live. Anyway, pray for my man Travis Hunter. There's rumors that his current girl is pregnant, but that's only rumors. It came out a month ago. People saying that their wedding she seemed like she had a baby bump. Liana's half-hearted reaction when his name was announced. She barely stood up until Deion Sanders gave her a nudge and the clip went viral instantly. People said she looked more annoyed than proud, and the internet started eating it up. Days later, things got uglier. Old photos and videos began resurfacing, painting a picture that didn't match the supportive girlfriend brand she'd been pushing. Then came the bombshell. A YouTuber dropped a video claiming Liana had worked as a stripper in Atlanta when she was 18 or 19. The receipts showed clubs where you had to be 21 to bartend. Meaning her story of just bartending didn't add up. The fallout was immediate. In today's NFL, endorsements are gold, and brands don't play when drama gets messy. Companies that had been circling Hunter for $1 million deals backed off fast, not wanting their image tied to scandal. And this was just the opening round. Avalanche of revelations about Liana was only getting started. Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend and her name was in his bio. So I instantly knew he had a partner. So I exited the message and he sat there until he was single. I don't do home wrecking, not a side piece. I don't stand for any of those things. I support women, so I would never do that to another woman. Then came the real bombshells. Videos started popping up online that looked like Liana caught in compromising situations with other men. Footage from 2020 and 2021 allegedly showed her twerking at parties, being intimate with another guy, and even answering so-called sneaky link messages. But the most damaging leak Snapchat clips that appeared to show her in bed with another man, dated right around 2021. Defenders tried to brush it off, saying the timeline was before she and Travis were official, but the confusion only fueled speculation. People started questioning varying about their relationship. Was it even real or just built on shaky ground from the start? The fallout hit Travis's wallet instantly. The backlash grew so loud he deactivated his Instagram. And that's a huge loss in today's NFL. Players rake in hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions, through sponsored posts. Travis basically shut off one of his biggest revenue streams right when he needed it most. Still, he stood by Liana. Its emotional defense showed just how much the scandals were wrecking them both, but it also exposed a bigger issue. Travis wasn't thinking like a businessman anymore. He was spending massive amounts of cash just to keep her happy while the world dragged her name through the mud. That's not protecting wealth. My type. I did not mean attractiveness. I don't have a physical type, period. No two men that I previously dated looked the same.